Okay. Yeah, everything's set up. They were asking for somebody to stream their games, so I'm gonna stream their games. And then Sterling and Moonrai, I think, are about to start playing, so I might just observe them after. But I'm at least done playing for the night. Looks like we did a... we did a 12 hatch? Our supply is kind of high, actually. We want 13 drones. Game's a little bit laggy, too. I don't think it's me. So I just get everything set up still. Yeah, skipping quite a bit. Okay, we got a Zealot coming in here for Windy CC with a probe, so these drones are in a little bit of trouble. The Lings aren't quite out yet. I think we took a greedier spawning pool here because these Lings are definitely late. We lose one drone, so that's already pretty good damage onto Turtle here. Ling's gonna be coming out now. Game very laggy, so I'm sure it's very hard for these players to micro this. We also just forgot about the Zealot in our base. Gonna get maybe... okay, not quite another drone kill, actually. Now we have enough Lings out, too, to clean these up pretty easily. We do have a probe kind of still hidden back here. Would be crazy if he actually flicks it onto the weak drone here. But we're just attacking one random drone. See if Turtle realizes this. He does. Gonna clean up that probe. Kill this last Zealot. We got a few Lings going across the map, but we do have the wall here with the cannon. But looks like CC did actually cut a few probes himself, so Turtle, despite taking some damage, is in a pretty decent spot. We do have a lot of Lings here with this wall. Okay, I was about to say, wall not quite closed. But does manage to get it closed here. And Turtle actually just going to come out with these Lings. He's going to try to break through this wall. He's getting one Zealot relatively low. So this cannon's going to finish soon. And I don't think these Lings are going to be able to get through. There's no gas on the way either. Third base on the way for Turtle. And yeah, the cannon gonna finish up here. And push these Lings away. But Gaslight just now starting for Windy as well, so it's gonna be a long time before he gets any Corsair or anything like that out. Or Citadel will keep an eye on what kind of tech he wants to go for. The Turtle going for basically a no-gas style, so he's going to be very, very drone-heavy for a bit here. But there's not going to be any pressure on CC. He's going to sneak this probe around too, which is nice for him, because he's going to see the lack of gas and no lair. So that means he knows that he won't have to worry about mutas. Or even Hydras for a while, like he's just got a lot of time before there's any pressure coming out from Turtle. CC gonna get up here and see the gas isn't even mining yet. Hasn't even finished yet. So really good information from Turtle. Good use of the map to sneak this probe out the top side here. And Turtle actually supply blocking again. Kind of unforced error at this point, not making an Overlord. Just finished, we'll make a bunch of drones, but we're going to need another Overlord. I mean, his drone count's actually, like, really healthy right now. It's like he was thinking about maybe flying into the main, or he forgot about it. But yeah, there's not going to be any Stargate from Windy, because he knows there's not going to be any Muta for a very long time. There's the Hydra Den, the extra hatcheries. Going up to 5 hatchery now. I imagine we're going to go to 6 because we're going to have a pretty good drone count. Our gas is going to be pretty late, so he's going to continue pumping drones, and he should be going up to 6 hatcheries before he starts really making a bunch of Hydra. I think this is a best of 5. Let me put that on the scoreboard. So yeah, we should be seeing that 6 hatchery coming down. A lot of zealots here from CC. It's going to be 3 gates. Speed going to be finishing probably pretty soon because our archives is done. And we don't really have much from Turtle yet. We have only 1 Hydra with a few Lings. The Sunken only, or the Creep Colony only just now starting. And yeah, we don't have enough gas to be pumping very many Hydra. If +1 finishes too, yeah, there's the leg speed. And he's actually going to get a decent...
DANK just resubbed for 6 months.
Yo, Voo! Thanks for the 6 months, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, the Zealot's going to get in here. +1's still not quite done yet, but we do have the leg speed here. Going to be killing a lot of the Lings. Where are the naked ladies? I guess I'm just not a good streamer, man. But going to be cleaning up a lot of these units. Going to kill off the Sunken Hydras. Just now starting to come out and try to defend a little bit, but the Zealot's going to get a lot of damage. There's the +1 finish now, so they are going to kill these Hydras and 1 less hit because of that. And I think this is going to be too much damage for Turtle to recover from. He was just really late getting his Sunkens going in response to the Zealots coming out. He only started it after they were pretty much already here. I kind of liked what he was doing to get a really high drone count, but yeah, this pressure getting too much damage. Bunch of drones going down, gonna lose all these units. More Zealots just building and running across the map. Looking like it's gonna be a 1-0 start here for CC. And G. Turtle going down. Game number 1. Okay, I will get some water. So I'm going to leave it here. I'll be right back. It'll take me a few minutes. I have to go to another house to get my water. Be back in a couple minutes. Hopefully nothing happens. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. The score is on the screen. Alright. Had to get some water. Took me about 6 minutes. Too big to see? That makes a lot of sense, yeah. End of their house. Yeah, it's it's a journey. A little bit out of breath. It was a pretty decent run back and forth. What's up, Jeremy? Alright, what are we looking at? We got Hydras from Turtle again. We are getting up to that 6 hatch. We're skipping Sarah again for Wendy. Or CC. Looks like we did some early pressure as Turtle. If I miss anything important, let me know. But Turtle looks to be in a decent position. We're getting our pre-colonies up a little bit earlier this time. We're going to scout the Overlord in the sea. But there is no Stargate. But Zealots on the way. It's pretty much the same push that CC did last game. But this time we have much more Hydra ready. We have our Sunken ready. Pretty interesting SimCity here. On this, I haven't seen that one before. But we are set up as Turtle to not take any damage here. Even an Evo to try and kind of tighten this up a little bit. And now CC going to turn around. He's going to check the third base here. Third base is a little bit vulnerable. We need to be moving our units quickly because we only have 4 Hydras here. 5 now with this Sunken. Is not going to be enough. Legs are done. There's still no +1 yet. We're going to do a little bit of a drill, but we're going to lose a couple drones here on the outside. But losing a few drones is completely fine. It's not that bad. If we're cleaning up all these Zealots, it's completely fine. These Lings are a lot later than I feel like they should have been, though. Sunken going to go down, and a lot of these Zealots are going to actually escape out the top, so that was decent pressure from Wendy, but still not quite enough with only a couple drones going down. And the +1 did finish during that push. So as long as Turtle doesn't take any more damage, he has enough units to hold on pretty easily. We do have 3 Zealots just going to run by here. Pretty quick reaction from Turtle, going to block them off here on the ramp. He is going to lose a couple drones, though, in the meantime. Ling's kind of going the wrong direction, unfortunately. And we are going to take some damage here, and these Zealots going to wrap back around, but there's a billion Hydras sitting up here, kind of stuck, actually, trying to get out. And these 3 Zealots are doing way more damage than an entire group of Zealots did, than what that entire group of Zealots did earlier. Now these are coming back just as the Hydras finally make it out of this SimCity. There are a few left over, though. And the Zealots are a little bit bruised from earlier, so I think we're going to clear this up just fine. But supply looking pretty good for Turtle right now. Even on supply is great for Zerg at this supply. With what the tech is right now. There's no goons, no storm, it's just all Zealots right now. And more Zealots going to go down for this Sunken. And Turtle can actually just walk across the map and kill him right now. He's going to make a bunch of drones because he did lose several. He's trying to get his economy kind of reorganized here, but if he saw what we saw, he would know he can just walk across and kill CC. But very hard for him to know that, not while he's being pressured. Gonna rebuild a Sunken here at his third base. And yeah, remade a lot of drones, which is nice. Getting back on his gas mining here. We are unfortunately walking away. He saw those Zealots go north. He should know that they're wrapping around here, but he's actually going to walk away from this base as they come in, so we're making a bit of a mistake here. Does at least see it coming pretty quickly, and quickly pulls the drones, so that's nice. Not going to take any losses there. And DT actually even coming here, but there is an Overlord off on this side. I don't know if CC could smell that Overlord over there or what, but decided not to commit. 3 more Zealots going to come back into the natural here and get picked off. I mean, CC doing a good job of kind of creating chaos. He's trying to take third base behind this, and Turtle actually just going to send his units straight across that direction. I don't know if he saw this or if he's just suspicious of it. But it's going to be the right call. He's going to be able to deny this. There's no way that Windy can get up here to stop this from going down in time. And yeah, he's just going to cancel all of that. TT chopping away at some of these Hydras as they come out. And Turtle coming back to get chopped up a little bit more. Yeah, gonna send his Overlord. We don't have a lair yet even started, so it's gonna be a while before we have any Overlord speed. Yo, GG Easy, thanks for the raid, man. Appreciate it. I pretty much haven't seen you since we did that 2v2 tournament like forever ago. It's like 2.5 years or something now. A little bit of a skirmish breaking out here. Some Storm's going to go down and clean up some of these Hydras. Turtle not going to be able to take this fight. He's going to start backing up. I mean, he's got a lot of Hydras at home. Like a ton of Hydras. And CC's only going to have 2 Storms available. He's trying to take the 6 o'clock base, which is the most ambitious thing I've ever seen. If he gets it up, that's actually incredibly annoying for Turtle. He manages to get a bunch of cannons with Storms up here. And Turtle still doesn't have any upgrades either. We're on 1-1 on CC's army. There's 3 Storms up here, so this is really, really dangerous to try and push up this ramp now. But I like the Hydras on the backside here, going to catch some of these Zealots. And he might be able to force his way up on the opposite side of the ramp. There's only 1 Storm left. It's going to be a pretty good Storm, though. About 3-4 Hydras almost go down, 2 of them very, very low. And CC going to be able to clean this up. And he is kind of securing this base, annoyingly enough, for Turtle. This was such an odd base for CC to go for. But Turtle having a very hard time breaking that position. And we still have not started a lair. He just doesn't plan on making a lair. It's crazy. No Overlord speed, no Muta. I mean, if he had made some Muta here, CC would be really, really struggling. We're floating about 1,500 minerals. We're only just now starting... Okay, it's our 3rd gas. We're mining our 3rd base gas. CC going for a bit of a push into the natural here. Pretty good Storm on these Hydras, even killing some of the larvae. And Turtle's units spread out a little bit everywhere. We're going to turn into a bit of a flank here. We have 1 Storm, going to be a really big one. We got 1 more Storm just came up. And Turtle really struggling to clean this up. We got a bunch of Lings at home. These are 0-0 Lings, though, against the 1-1 Protoss army here. And looks like CC actually might be breaking through here. Turtle floating about 2,000 minerals from all the pressure and fighting. And now we got a bunch of drones starting to go down. And just kind of units spread everywhere, even making some more drones at our 3rd base. Just trying to keep our economy online. Is going to be able to clean this up, but we did take a pretty good bit of damage. A bunch of our drones did go down and just trading really inefficiently. We finally finished our +1 attack on our Hydra. But there should be 2nd armor on the way. Now these are chickens, so it could be +2 attack. But if it is +2 armor, Lings are going to be completely and utterly useless. We just have the 1 Evo chamber and no lair, so there's no +2 or anything like that on the way for Turtle. And it feels like he's just kind of getting outscaled at this point. Another big Storm onto the Hydras here. And CC definitely breaking through this position, going to get in here, kill off these Hydra. Should be able to clean up this natural. There's really no... this is not enough units anymore for Turtle to break through. And yeah, GG going to be called, and CC going to take us to a 2 0 lead in this best of 5. Insane. Well done by CC. Yeah, really good pressure. Turtle was in a good spot, but CC, pretty good pressure. You know, side to side, hitting him back and forth, and Turtle just had a hard time keeping up. Eventually fell apart, and CC securing that 6 o'clock was also a pretty big turning point. Traded really, really well when Turtle tried to break it, and he needed that third base. He was about to dry up on those two, his main and natural. Ugh. It looks like it's going to be gate expand for CC again. I assume he went gate expand again last game. I don't think I ever see him go Forge first. Turtle gonna go for an overpull this game. Gonna be first scout for both players here. And CC should be able to get here in time to block this, which is very, very annoying for Turtle. Turtle actually just gonna send it straight to his third base. We see him hovering his camera there, so gonna just take the 6 o'clock base, and then he'll take this as his third instead. It's a pretty common response to having your hatchery blocked. Definitely annoying for Turtle to get first scouted like that. It's especially good for the Zealot pressure here, because the Zealot can go to the third, and this is pretty far for Turtle to try and defend. And yeah, we see that Zealot going straight that direction. Now, Turtle's Overlord spotted it, but I don't know if he noticed. He actually sent 2 lings straight across the map. Actually could have just run past, funnily enough. But just gonna get 1 ling inside. I feel like Turtle's not fast enough for the amount of multitasking that's about to go down. We'll see if both players, though, might struggle with a little bit. It's just 1 ling, so it's not very scary, but Turtle, or sorry, CC actually takes a lot of damage on this Zealots. This one is Ling doing a pretty good job buying him a lot of distraction here. And even going to take down a probe and kill that Zealot. So this is a really good start for Turtle so far. These Lings pretty soft right now. Probe even going to finish off that Ling. And CC at least has this probe out on the map, so he's going to be able to scout. I suspect we're going to go drones behind this. These two Lings very, very low, though. And another one probably going to go down. Okay, not quite. See a lot of pressure coming out for it. Turtle going to jump on top of the Zealot, get it relatively low, but I was going to say, yeah, we can just run past here. Bounce on the Zealot in the main, potentially, and start harassing some probes. There's no Ling speed on the way or anything like that, so we don't have to worry about the Lings having speed. Turtle actually going to fight against these Zealots. Leaves one at just 7 HP. And that is not a good trade for Turtle, losing so many of these Lings. Because now there's a little bit of fear of kind of this counter pressure. We kill a probe here, but we need to get back to mining. The probe actually did pretty good damage. But then again, CC's probe count also pretty low. He did lose a couple as well. So he's having a hard time with the Ling pressure. The multitask getting to him just a little bit. Sunken coming down for Turtle. And is he just massing Lings? He's actually going to mass Lings, so he's going to try to bust. Another probe actually even going down. Man, Wendy's economy is very low, but this is going to be, it looks like a Ling all-in, but we made a Sunken while going Ling all-in. I don't like this call to make this Sunken. I feel like we really, really wanted that drone to be mining for us. But it looks like we're maybe going to use the Sunken defensively and go for a big counterattack. That being said, it looks like we are actually going back into drones and lair now, so maybe he's just going to try to swallow all these Zealots up. See how fast he reacts to this. Zealots come into view now. Here come the Lings. We don't have Ling speed yet, but all these Zealots should go down. Ling speed just now finished. I mean, he's going to kill the Sunken, but he's going to lose all these Zealots, so this is a great trade for Turtle. Resetting all the Zealots here. He can just drone for as long as he wants now. So, pretty good play from Turtle. All in all, I actually liked how this worked out for him. It was kind of a risky play, making all these Lings and cutting all these drones, but it did pay off because Wendy has been very aggressive with his Zealots, so good call from Turtle. We are supply blocked again, unfortunately. It looks like we might go for a bit of a counter push here, and there's actually an opening here in the top. One Zealot's not going to plug it. Yeah, he has to bring probes to plug it as well. If Turtle had gone straight across the map, he could have actually got inside and just ended the game. But now CC kind of ready to plug. I mean, the probe's not quite in the right spot yet. These Lings can definitely run through right now. Not sure if Turtle's going to go for it, though. Looks like he's not going to. And here we see that it is once again going to be that Citadel with no Stargate. And this time, Turtle is going for that Spire. Second gas online as well, so it's going to be a lot of mutos. We may even start a third gas if we want to. We're sending drones from our third over here, and drones from our natural to our third. I like it. We are making the Hydra behind us, so we're going to make a few mutas probably, and then go into Hydra. Turtle definitely scared. I mean, we're making some extra creeps here at our natural. Our third, though, is completely wide open. And we did throw down that Stargate, but that is a very, very late Stargate. And we're actually going double Stargate. That's crazy. If Turtle just makes a few mutas and then goes into Hydras, there's no way that CC is going to be able to survive Hydra pressure from here. He is making cannons, so he is actually aware, I guess, that it could be mutas this time. He's just kind of hoping that it's muta going for this double Stargate, and it's gonna pay off. So, bit of a soul read from Wendy there. Double Stargate production is online. That's crazy. It is definitely the best start that Turtle has had so far. But it's a pretty good counter build from CC. Hopefully we don't go too heavily into the mutas here then because of the double Stargate, but it's going to be hard not to lose too many Overlords as well. Muta's going to jump on top of this cannon, taking some shots from the second cannon, but the double Sair are going to show up and start chipping away at these mutas. Pretty decent muta split, though, to avoid the splash. We're going to get some probe damage here, so Turtle making sure to get some pretty decent value out of this, interrupting the mining, killing several probes. And here he's going to see 2 more Corsair and realize, oh, this is double Stargate. Here the muta's going down. We are making some Scourge behind this. And we've started making some Hydras as well. The drone count very low here for Turtle, but he has done really good damage so far to Wendy as well. CC just now bringing these back. And we'll see if we can clean up these Sair. We're pushing out a little bit too early. You typically want 6 Sair before you're pushing into this, and that's kind of at the minimum. I mean, if it's like heavy muta like this and they get +1 with a bunch of Scourge and stuff, even 6 isn't going to be enough. And he doesn't have his +1 yet either, so killing a few of the Sair was really nice. And Hydra production has started behind us. Six hatchery on the way as well. We do have that DT out, and it's going to be very, very hard to get our Overlords over there to support the Hydra, so pretty annoying play from CC, going Corsair and then DT behind it as well. We're going to catch this Overlord in the middle, which is going to be nice for CC. It's going to supply block Turtle. Turtle did make some Scourge. And CC went to 6 Sair and then stopped at 6. Does have that +1. I'm checking to see if Turtle gets his +1 armor or not for air. It's kind of a big deal if he does or not. It makes a big difference on how efficient this air can be. And it's going to force an Archon, actually, which is great for Turtle. Yeah, a little bit of panic there from CC, and making that Archon makes these Hydras very, very scary. So if we have Overlord speed and we're bringing a bunch of Overlords with this push, CC would be in a lot of trouble. Turtle's still pumping units, no more drones, so he's planning on pulling the trigger at some point. The question is he going to wait too long? CC finally flying in with these Corsair now, and he's going to see the Hydras. We don't have Overlord speed yet for Turtle. Softening up some of these Corsair, one of them getting relatively low. Gonna fly into the third and take a few more shots from these Hydra. And we see this big move out of Hydras now. Picking off one Sair. Some more chip damage here. This Overlord is gonna get picked off potentially. Gonna come back for it now, but not gonna be able to get it. I mean, there's enough Hydras to kill CC. There's no Storm out just yet. But we're still not bringing... Okay, there we have Overlord speed now. So are we finally going to pull the trigger? I mean, Turtle has units like running all over the map right now, chasing these Corsair, I guess. I mean, chasing them is kind of nice because it's going to keep the Corsair away from the Overlords, but we're not actually bringing any Overlords with this yet. And there is one DT here. We're going to have 2 Storms ready. Actually, we're going to have 3 Storms ready. So the question is, how big are these Storms going to be? Because if we need big Storms, then CC can easily hold on. And that is a massive Storm on the middle of this army. Oh my god, we could like 8 Hydras with that. One more Storm left for CC. And that's going to be another pretty big Storm, but is it going to be enough? We don't really have any cannons behind this. A few more Zealots coming out. We're going to have another Templar with Storm behind this. Going to be joining the front here. But it looks like CC might hold on a little bit slow to send our reinforcements. Although we have enough Hydras, they need to be going across the map right now. And there's another big Storm. Going to soften up a lot of these Hydras, kill a couple more. And now the Corsair are returning. They're going to pick off this Overlord. But there's no DTs right now, so it's not that big of a deal. A bunch of Hydras screaming across the map for Turtle. And CC's scrambling to stay alive. We do not have any more Storms. We have no cannons at the front. And I think Turtle's done it this game. Even another Legendary Storm might not be enough. Pushing forward is Turtle, our +1 attack finished. Storm about 3 seconds away from being ready to cast. We've even started making lurker eggs in the front now. And here comes the Storm. But I think it's just too many Hydras. I mean, they're starting to break through. Storm a little bit of a whiff this time. And GG going to be called. And Turtle going to take his first game towards the potential comeback here in Game 3. Alright, coming into Game 4. Suspect we're going to see more of the same from CC, but that was the first time we got some variation from Turtle going into Lair this time, and he looked pretty comfortable. CC going for this double Stargate, not quite working out for him. It kind of did. I feel like he kind of had to go for it at that point, though. Like, if he didn't make any Corsair, he would have just died to the Muta. It's odd that this game's lagging, so, like, Turtle lagged a bit in the beginning, and then it's lagging this game, kind of like how it did in the first one, but it didn't lag the last 2 games. It's just a couple of players from China there. Kind of like mid-C-ish rank. Are they just not going to turn the latency up? They're just going to play like this? This is like the weirdest lag I've ever seen. I've never seen it like this. It looks like the frame rate's like really low. They're just not going to turn it up to high? It's crazy. They probably... They might not even notice. They're BGH players, or at least CC's a BGH player. He might not even know. Turn it up to extra high and it didn't fix it. There's something weird that happens with, like, Turtles... I don't know if it's lag, or if it's like a computer thing, or what. The last 2 games are completely fine. And this game, it, like, paused to start, and he was, like, lagging in the beginning, and now we have, like, this weird... I've never seen lag like this. It's very weird looking. We turned it up to extra high and it didn't change anything. They might have to remake if it does that again next game, if they go to Game 5, but I guess they're just gonna have to play an entire game like this at this point. I mean, what they could do to fix it, because I think it's just something happens when the game loads for Turtle sometimes that causes this. They could save the replay and reload the replay and play from there, but... Or not the replay, but like save the game. But they probably don't know that. So we're just going to watch this low frame rate game. I think it's cool. It makes it look like they're mid C rank, I'm F rank. No shame in that, man. It's all good. This looks like the way it moves like this, like with the camera moving like this, it reminds me of these like really old school games. Like 30-ish years ago. This is like how our games used to move back then when they would be like good graphics, you know? They'd have these like god-awful frame rates like this. It's like... Yeah, this is part of it. Crazy. Alright, so Turtle gonna come in here with a handful of lings and start pressuring this gateway. And CC has enough zealots to come out and fight it, but he's worried about the lings getting inside if he comes out to fight. But, I mean, this gateway is gonna go down if he doesn't react to this. And he's just gonna try and rebuild more wall behind it, I think. So we're gonna build, yeah, another forge. And then Turtle actually gonna try to fight the zealots. It's kind of surprising me. Some probes gonna get pulled off the line. And I mean, 8 lings for a gateway and forcing some probes, not too bad. Oh, we made 4 more lings. We don't have a gas behind this. We went 3rd hatch. Gonna rebuild the gateway. Cannon gonna finish. I don't like that we made the extra lings behind this. I think this is pretty bad for Turtle overall. I kind of liked it at first, but I think with the extra lings... The Chinese meta? I wouldn't call it the Chinese meta. It's just more like... They're not really that high a level, that's all. But I mean, like, mid-C is decent, I think. I think it's pretty respectable. I think CC is C rank. Let me check, actually. I'm pretty sure he is. And Turtle used to be A, but I don't think he plays as much as he used to. Yeah, Wendy is just shy of 1700. So it's pretty decent. It's actually almost B rank then. Oh yeah, did we lose the Overlord? I feel like we did, right? I wasn't really paying attention. Because it's kind of a big deal, losing an Overlord to the cannon. CC gonna come out and fight these lings a little bit, but this is gonna be a good trade for Turtle. Getting some decent damage on those. Only lost 1 ling for that amount of damage is great for Turtle. And this Turtle is just droning up like crazy. We are going into that lair again. It's gonna be a little bit of a late lair, but it's also a very late core from CC. But the fact that we're going lair off of 3 hatch, no gas. It's crazy. But CC tends to skip the Stargate for a bit. Gonna come out here again, kill one of the lings. Wendy and Eye of the Storm. I think Eye is pretty decent. As well, he doesn't play a whole lot, he's usually observing. When I'm around anyway. And we're gonna get that Citadel, no Stargate again from CC. Spire is on the way. Extra gateways coming down from CC. Is he gonna skip Stargate completely this game? Because if so... if he doesn't get damage done with the speed loss and +1, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble. We're getting into a decent drone count behind us. We're still on that 1 gas, 2nd gas on the way now. So we're not going to get too much value out of the 2nd gas before we start making our meta. And what did we just spend our gas on? Plus, did we start +1? We had more gas than this, right? Or am I crazy? Here come the zealots now. These aren't speed lots, right? I can't tell. I think it's not. The frame rate, I swear, makes them look like they're speed lots. Gonna need to start these sunkens. Okay, we started one, second sunken on the way now too. We have a decent ling count at least. And +1's not quite done for CC. If it doesn't finish up here soon, the ling's actually going to do pretty well. It's pretty decent SimCity as well. We got a bunch of extra lings coming. We did not start the mutas yet, so I think we're starting a bunch of lings. And yeah, this is a great SimCity from Turtle, making them walk all the way around here through the gas freak and drone drill. I actually really like the SimCity. And gonna clean this up nicely. Behind this, we don't have a Stargate or anything started for CC. We're spinning our gas now, so mutas are on the way. He's at least gonna see that the Spire is done. So he's gonna have time to get a couple cannons up at least. Gonna even pick off a drone, which is nice. Something, rather. We did lose way too many zealots for basically no value. And we're gonna need to see those cannons starting for CC, or we're just gonna die to these muta. Going out with more speed lots. We still don't have a +1, so the lings are still going to do pretty decent here. If they wanted to fight. Did we not start mutas? Where did all our gas go? Am I crazy? Oh, there it is. Jeez, I was like, what? And the cannon's not done here yet. Gonna be able to kill this cannon off. The cannons are at least gonna finish in the main in time, and I imagine we're gonna start an Archon with these first two Templar. But getting some probe kills is really nice. Big fight breaking out here at 9 o'clock. But again, pretty good SimCity and drone blocking here for Turtle. Gonna lose only a couple drones, maybe just even the single drone. Cleaning up all these zealots, killing a bunch of probes at home, and this game is going great for Turtle so far. And I imagine behind this we can do, yeah, I was going to say we can do a big round of drones if we want, and then, like, Mass Hydra behind that. Feels very strong here. Archon at least going to come out here to try to chase off these muta. And it will do so before that assimilator goes down. Turtle access to a lot of larvae. I'd love to see like one more big round of drones. DT actually going to come out, see if he notices his lings disappearing on the map. It's pretty hard to notice though. We're just staring at our main base right now. Oh, there's something weird happening. I just realized. Yeah, there's something weird with Turtle's camera. I guess it's been stuck up here, so his camera's not even registering as moving around. This is very weird. Very weird lag from Turtle. I don't know what exactly. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, gonna go for a bit of a counter push. That DT did kill 13 lings on its way out, so it got a lot of damage done. So there's not much here for Turtle. But again, the SimCity doing a lot of work. These drones are going to be able to body block really well. This SimCity from Turtle is keeping him alive. It's also blocking his Hydras out on the other side as well. But I think he's going to be able to clean this up pretty nicely. The Archon even getting surrounded by the drones. Going to get some big AoE shots on these drones though and kill a bunch of the drones. Yeah, gotta be careful about stacking up our drones against this Archon. But another great surround. Gonna clean that up. Turtle hanging on without taking too much damage. CC's natural. Still not mining. And the Hydra count's gonna start to grow pretty quickly now for Turtle. I mean, CC being pretty relentless, pressuring nonstop, but this is a pretty meager army if we get back to our SimCity again with all these Hydras. Kind of getting caught out, actually, a little bit awkwardly here. This big Archon going to come in and tank a bunch of damage as well. And Turtle actually right-clicked on the Archon, so these Zealots got a bunch of extra damage. He's still going to be able to clean this up, though. We do have Overlord speed as well. 2 High Templar out, finally for Storm, I imagine. And gonna be another potential counterattack here at the third base, but there's still 2 Sunkens here. Then again, like, pretty good SimCity. I feel like Turtle SimCity this game was the best it's been in any of the games so far. Actually gonna catch these 2 Templar out on the outside. CC gonna send his counterattack in. Gonna notice these 2 High Templar up here. Does he not have Storm, though? He has the energy. I saw him look at it, but I guess he doesn't have the research done yet. In the meantime, we have another counterattack going on here, but this isn't gonna get anything done for CC. This Templar still running around. Did finish Storm, but unfortunately missed the Storm. GG gonna be called, and I think we're gonna have to wait for this drop. Turtle gonna tie it up 2-2, so we're gonna go to game 5. The meta play definitely working out for him these last 2 games. My eyes are starting to kill me. When I get tired, it's like my eyes become like hypersensitive to being in front of a screen. Hopefully we get a no lag game here for game 5. Yep, looks like this will run much better. That's good. It's gonna be crawl spawn. Is this our first crawl spawn game? I think it is. Imagine we're getting the 5th gate opener in a row for CC. Turtle. Probably going to go for overpull again. I think he's kind of settled into doing that every game since the first 1 or 2. I didn't see what he did in the second game. Alright, well, I'm just wrong. So we are going to get the 12 hatch from Turtle. I was going 11 pool. I personally do not like 11 pool ZVP. But Turtle, he's his own man. He can do what he likes. We also saw CC scout the 6 o'clock base here. He was looking for the scouting overlord from Turtle, so pretty smart scout pattern from CC actually. Looks for the overlord here, doesn't see it, so he's going to scout top left and top right and find him crawl spawn. He did that because the most common scout angle from Zerg from here is going to be to here because of the natural. Alright, this is the fastest gas I think Turtle's taken this entire series. And it's probably the closest to a normal gas timing. I like it. Oh. Okay, needs to not waste these lings though. It's pretty important to keep these lings alive. Gonna get one probe though. See how much damage you can get done in the long run here. Gonna be running around a little bit, make a few extra lings in case of the zealot counter, right? Forcing a pool, I mean, forcing pools over and over again is nice, as long as we're not losing the lings. But it's also important that we're not missing too much at home either while we're doing it, right? This is kind of the hard part for Zerg here. It's very hard to constantly keep your lings moving and manage them, while also making sure not to skip any beats at home. You have to be pretty quick. But doing a good job keeping them alive, at least running around. We do have our lair on the way. Cyber core just about halfway done now. Three zealots coming across the map. We'll see if Turtle noticed or not. Only one probe kill so far, though. And it looks like Turtle did not see them. Right, this is part of the hard part about trying to manage your lings and their base at the same time. So gonna lose a drone, gonna let this creep almost die. At least canceled in time, that's good. And Ling is gonna go down now because of this distraction. Stargate is on the way. We did not start our Spire after the lair finished. And with only 5 lings here, they're not going to trade very well against these zealots. In fact, the zealot's going to threaten to kill this creep colony. Warling's going to finish, though, so going to be able to clean this up. They're going to finish off that creep, though. Kind of force their way into behind the mineral line. So that's pretty annoying by CC. So he's going to trade pretty well back here. 2 more zealots running into the main. We did start our Spire, but like I said, it's going to be a little bit late, so the Stargate is done here. We once again missed the Zealot move out. 1 drone going to go down. This is pretty painful. 2nd drone going to go down. Maybe even more. As all of our lings chase this 1 Zealot here. This is too much damage. That's 3 drones, 4 drones, a 5th drone. Oh no. Turtle falling apart from these last 2 Zealots coming in. 6 drones go down from this 1 Zealot. Turtle in a lot of trouble. It's a lot of damage. It was almost really good. I mean, if we have those 6 drones, then we'd be pretty happy right now. We are supply blocked as well, and this Overlord going to go down while we're supply blocked, so we can't even make... Okay, we can make Scourge. But we don't have a supply for Overlord, or for Muta. The Overlord hatched right when his Overlord died. Now, CC did commit with both of his Scourge, so if he's not paying attention, he can actually die to the Scourge right here. Sorry, we committed with the Corsair. If he loses both Corsair and Turtle goes Muta behind this, it's pretty painful for CC, but he is paying attention. He's not paying attention. Both Sair go down. So a little bit of breathing room there for Turtle. That's good for him. He loses a few Overlords or a couple Overlords, but killing the 2 Corsair is definitely worth it for Turtle. And he is running up again pretty nicely. Our natural's pretty undersaturated. We're like oversaturated on our 3rd. And we've got 5 drones over here, so we really need to replace some of these drones. The distribution of drones definitely a little bit off. And now speed lot +1 on the way, and we have just a few Lings basically, and a couple Sunken, so this is going to be pretty tough. I don't know if we're making Muta behind us. I don't think we are. He's going to have 2 Sunkens, though. We should do pretty decent. Okay, we did go Muta, so a few Muta are going to pop to help with this, at least. I think with the 2 Sunkens, we're going to be able to hold on just fine. And just losing the 1 Sunken's really not that big of a deal. We really need to fix our drone count on our natural, though. Where, like I said, our 3rd oversaturated and our 2 other bases very undersaturated. But once again, we have Mutas out on the field. We don't have cannons here, and we don't have any Corsair. We're restarting... Sorry, we have 1 Corsair. We're restarting Corsair now. We don't have +1 on them. So we could be taking some more probe losses here. 2. Bad angle for the Mutas. Not going to be killing them at that angle. Only 2 probe kills so far. There's a 3rd and a 4th. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, did we hold on to the counterattack? We have no units here to defend against this push here from CC, and I don't think Turtle has any idea that it's over here. See how quick it reacts to it. Not very quick. Unfortunately, Zealot's going to get a good surround on these Sunkens. Space is in a lot of trouble. With 2 Archons here too, so they're going to be able to shoot through these drones after this. These Sunkens go down. So yeah, we're going to drill the drones back home. We are bringing our Corsair back. But this is a very healthy Archon. And possibly a Storm here as well. Picks off the Templar. Does take a lot of damage on the Mutas, though. Gotta be very careful. This Archon can finish them off in just a couple of hits. More Zealots come in here, reinforcing the push. We have some Hydras finishing up, but they're not joining the fight just yet. One of the hatcheries goes down. We need to send our units here, man. We can't afford to lose these hatcheries. Looks like the main hatchery is going to go down as well. Oh, no, it's not being targeted. I thought it was being targeted. And finally, the Hydras rejoin the fight here. This Archon going to go down. So Turtle going to clean it up. He gets to keep his main hatchery, so I think that's good enough. He did transfer a lot of his drones back to his natural, so we can rebuild these drones. And Turtle would be in pretty good shape. CC on the other side. Continue to just pump units and pressure, pressure, pressure. Gonna lose that Corsair, unfortunately, to these Mutas. The +1 armor dump for these Muta as well. So these Corsair, without their +1 attack, gonna do basically nothing against this air. A lot of Templar out so he can do Storms and Archons if he needs to. And Mita's going to poke in here, but they're very low HP, so this cannon is actually going to be a pretty big threat, especially if a Storm comes down on top of them. We're actually going for the cannon, but yeah, there's the Storm, and just all these Mita are going to go down. So great Storm from CC. And it looks like he's going to push the third base again. There are no drones currently on this base. No drones, no sunken. I think Turtle's committing a bit more to an all-in than he realizes he needed to. I don't think he was actually in that bad of a position. Losing all those Mitas, definitely very painful. Would like for him to have kept those alive to try and snipe the High Templar instead. We'll see if CC can get those big storms. A really good first storm. Pretty decent second storm. And Turtle gonna retreat. Big fight breaking out. We have no storms right now, actually, for CC, so these Hydras can do pretty well, but Turtle, I think, is afraid of the storms. Actually going to get a flank onto this one Templar that does have energy. He's going to get picked off. We have enough energy for 2 storms now for CC. Alright, nice snipe from Turtle there. Going to pick off one of them. Dodge the other storm, so we have no storms here. CC's pretty good about constantly making Templar and reinforcing. Turtle has enough drones, by the way, to just send them to his third and minus third. Like, we're oversaturated on both bases right now. He can just split some of his drones and mine okay. He's like forcing himself into an all-in, kind of, when he doesn't have to. He has enough drones to at least mine a lot more efficiently. Oh, nice snipe here from Turtle. Going to pick off 2 of the High Templar. Not going to catch this third one, though, and it's going to get a big storm and clean up all these Hydras. And CC behind this is securing a third base. And CC's storms have been huge. But these flanking Hydras just killing so many Templar. This army getting cleaned up, actually. Turtle taking a supply lead, surprisingly. I mean, that was a really good fight for him. If he can deny this third base and just send some drones to this base, I swear he would be in a great position. His dying breath. CC gonna get one more really good storm with his last High Templar. With these cannons coming up and the reinforcements coming out for CC, I don't think Turtle has any way of breaking this third base right now. And I still feel like this is favoring CC in a longer game. It's gonna have one storm as well as a lot of zealots with these 4 cannons on the high ground. Turtle gonna try and push into this, but I don't think this is gonna work for him if he tries. This is actually much more vulnerable than this base. Did get some lurkers out. We're still not mining on our third base. I don't get it. We're taking another base instead of mining our actual third base. The lurkers are out, and we only just started our robo. So we don't have an answer for the lurkers. And there's actually nothing protecting the natural right now. CC might just go for a counterattack. Finally, we're transferring some drones. And yeah, Turtle gonna push into the natural and start to break this. CC gonna go for a counterattack. But we do have lurkers out. I don't know if this is going to work out very well for CC. He still didn't... Oh, I thought his plus 2 would have finished by now. He's going to run to that lurker and immediately turn around. He's going to go kill this 12 o'clock base, which is great, but he is losing his natural in the meantime. another huge storm. CC constantly getting these big storms, but there's no more storms left. We have lurkers pushing up onto the ramp right now. This Templar, not enough energy yet. And CC does kill this base. It's not cancelled. And is on his way back home, but we still don't have the observatory. CC in a lot of trouble. Okay, there it is. It's almost done, but still going to be a few, like another minute or two before we have observers. He's going to try and poke into this third base, but we're going to have lurkers set up here for Turtle. And a lot of hydras as well. CC going to try to commit to it, but I don't think he has enough to break through here. +2 finish for Turtle as well. I mean, great storms. As always, like, just constantly, the whole series, great storms from CC. Could get one more storm and actually clean these two lurkers up. He's got the energy, and there we go. Actually does kind of break the position. But unfortunately, losing his main base in the meantime, this lurker gonna sneak down here. CC paying attention, does pull his probes, so that's pretty nice for him. But unfortunately for him, Turtle is going to be able to hold on to this base. We see it in the supply now. CC down to about 45 supply, about half of what Turtle has. And GG, Turtle going to complete the reverse sweep and bring it back to win 3-2. Wow. What's going on in here?
Sterling vs. Moonrai, man. It's 3-3.
I want to watch.
Streaming.
Okay. I'll stream your stream for now.
Oh, such a content stealer.
Yeah, I learned this from Love Snow.
Damn.
In fact, if you want to just stream it on Twitch, I can turn it on and go to sleep.
So hypocritical. I copy and paste what you messaged him and messaged it to you.
What do you mean, man? I only say nice things to my friends.
That's all my Love Snow said.
I bet you're not friends.
Like who? You?
No? What do you mean?
They're
I thought
playing
we were friends.
PvP?
They're omni gamers, man. They play everything. They're not so one-dimensional.
You said it's 3-3 right now? I'm gonna put up the scoreboard for these guys. Stream name will be Sterling vs. Moonrai, chill vibes.
Chiseled _ cheered. X100. PvP 101.
101, yeah. Thanks for the 100 bits, Chiseled. I appreciate it, man. All right, what do we got? We got Remap the Moon versus Barcode Z. A couple of legend gamers.
Only the best in here, man.
How much non-PvP have we done so far?
They played some ZVT and some PVT.
I love that they just play everything randomly. And it all counts.
Of course. Well, only today counts.
Yeah, true.
Right now,
looks-
Moon is 1-0, actually.
Okay. Moon looks dead, man. Alright, we got the shuttle. I don't know. I knew that goon was gonna get stuck. I saw that coming like a mile away. It's the counterattack. I do this in PvT all the time. And ZVT and ZVP and PVZ.
Hey, man, it works.
Sometimes you just lead the charge with your crawling reaver, you know?
He's got to go for it.
I think Moonrai's actually gonna win.
He's not gonna win, I'll have you know.
Well, you're not even deafened?
Neither of them are deafened. What are you, blind?
That's part of the fun.
I can't see because I'm streaming the Discord thing on the stream.
It's fucked up, man. Why are you so inconsiderate?
Yeah, my bad,
Teammate.
guys. I apologize. I apologize to all of the players.
Damn.
Yep.
Holy
4-3. 4-3. Man, I gotta lock in. I haven't had a losing day against Moonrai in months. So the fact that I'm down is crazy.
In months?
Absolute insanity.
What's the matchup going to be?
I think Sterling should play Zerg.
I think Moon should go Terran against Protoss.
Shouldn't they just play random and tell each other their race every time?
Sterling should play Zerg against Moon's Terran.
We should
I
just play RVR. Let's just play RVR and not tell each other the race.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Who's the better all-around gamer? Let's actually find out.
RVR, no telling.
That was pretty slick, right, Budang?
Yeah, man. He likes snow.
Did he have he didn't have an Expo, right? I'm like, there's no way.
So what are you, like, 3-1 with Protoss?
I had 3
Yeah.
base.
Sterling, I didn't know you could hear me, so I apologize for making fun of you walking forward with your reaver to start the attack.
I mean,
Well, I
Yeah,
don't
that was
accept your
deserved.
apology. I do not accept your apology. I filed that away as things to remember and to get revenge.
Do you accept my apology?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I do.
Seems a little biased. I have a scoreboard on my Twitch. I put best of 9,999 on it.
Why?
It was because
They're clearly not going to play that many games.
I think they already have, man.
It's a weird thing to do. No, they definitely haven't. There's no way they've played.
You
that
don't
many
think they've played 10,000 games by
games.
now?
Are you some kind of doofus? Was
Yes.
he? Oh. Alright. I'm right then.
Wow. Wow.
But you feel bad now.
Me? Why would I feel bad?
Because I'm actually a doofus.
Okay, well, you just confirmed my suspicions. Why would that make me feel bad? In fact, it makes me feel good.
That's like when you jokingly talk about someone having cancer and then they actually have cancer. It's the same thing.
But I wasn't joking.
Yeah, but this is like when you joke about cancer.
No, it's not like that because I wasn't joking.
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
No, you're not understanding what I'm saying because you're a doofus.
Ozzy, he wasn't kidding. So
I
it's different.
got it. But I'm just saying, joking about me being or not joking about me being a doofus when I'm actually a doofus is the same, okay,
No.
as
No, it's
joking
different.
about someone having cancer.
Kidding.
It's different, actually.
This is great. I can just watch your stream now instead of actually observing.
Yeah, exactly. I got it now. Everybody get in bed and turn my stream on. I got everybody covered.
Do I have to get in bed?
You don't have to. It's just an idea.
I actually don't like watching stuff on my phone.
You shouldn't.
I know that's controversial, but
Yeah, you think so?
do I think that it's controversial?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like everyone I know watches tons of shit on their phone. So
I don't.
And when else do you watch Brood War?
how else do I watch Brood War?
Yeah, it's the only time I ever watch it.
Why'd you say Brood War is so
On my
weird?
phone. Brood War. Sometimes I watch it. When I do watch it, it's usually on my PC.
Explains a lot.
Yeah, that's why I'm so brilliant. That's why I'm
I
a brilliant mind.
don't ever watch anything on my phone either. I think it like hurts my eyes. Legit.
Yeah, like I'll listen to music and podcasts and
Mhm.
audiobooks and stuff, but I don't really like watching things.
When I go to sleep, I turn a video on that's about 20 to 30 minutes, and then I face my phone down into the bed so it doesn't shine any light, and I go to sleep listening to it. That's what I do every night.
You should listen to longer videos, you know, like how to learn Spanish or something.
No,
That's
because
what I've been listening to. That is so hilarious, dude. What in the world made you say that's exactly what I've been listening to?
Well, I was joking about that because that's like there's no way you're gonna learn any of that just by listening to it while you're sleeping.
I was hoping that it worked, dude.
No, I don't think it works, man.
It's like listening to music for like babies in the womb.
oh god. Do you remember that cartoon Dexter's Laboratory?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the episode where he did that, where he turned on something to learn French overnight?
Was that the omelette du
Yeah, it was
fromage
omelette du
episode?
fromage. Yeah.
Dude, I wonder what kids' cartoons are like nowadays. I wonder if they're actually still like sick as fuck.
Probably still amazing, yeah. They're probably better than they used to be. Okay, I'm not even joking. Powerpuff Girls is better now that I'm an adult.
Really? I haven't seen it in a long time.
That show is not actually made for children, I'm pretty sure.
Ozzy,
Oh,
are you,
it's so
are you a
funny
brony?
watching.
A
What's
what?
that?
A brony?
A brony?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, I'm sorry.
You don't know what bronies are?
No.
My Little Pony, the guys that like the old men that watch it.
Oh, no, I've never heard of that.
Was it old men? I thought it was just autistic men.
Yeah, well, old autistic men.
You know what? I fucking love Courage the Cowardly Dog.
That's another really good one, yeah.
There's a lot of cartoons though that have like kind of adult shit like stuffed in there just as like jokes for probably the parents watching, you know?
Yeah. The one that comes to mind when I think of Powerpuff Girls, there was one scene, you know that, like, I don't know if you watched the show, there was like this kid that was a bully, and he was like a total douchebag. And he was supposed to be like babysitting the like skull hamster or something, right? Or gerbil, whatever it was. And
Mhm.
he was like putting it through these like things that was like gonna kill it, pretty much. And the Powerpuff Girls saved it, and they were like, "We're taking him away from you." And he's like, "No, it's a mistake. It was a mistake." And then one of them goes, "You're a mistake," and I was like, "That was not for the kids at all."
That's tight. I love that. That's almost as good as Freerun telling her opponent to kill themselves.
That was pretty epic. It was the best part of the show, unfortunately.
Yeah, I haven't watched any more of it since you told me it was the best show. Not because of that, just because I'm fucking weird like that. But
Yeah. I mean,
I do think it'll be hard to beat that moment.
well, that was the
Holy
problem for me.
fuck.
Like, a lot of people say that it still gets better, right? But I was so hyped by that I binge watched the rest of the show waiting for, like, more cool stuff, and it just never really came.
Yeah, like the only way you can beat that is if you like start dipping into like Konglish insults and shit, and like the next battle, like Freerun tells her opponent like your mom go hit by dump truck tomorrow or whatever.
Yeah. Maybe drop some all your base belong to us.
That would be hype as fuck, dude.
Yeah. That would have been hype.
Dude, I actually unironically enjoyed the All Your Base Belong to Us song.
Yeah.
It's actually sick as fuck. I'm gonna listen to it right now.
Okay.
I do miss the old memes.
Like Bad Luck Brian?
Not that one.
No, so good. Scumbag Steve?
Scumbag Steve was okay. 'Cause I've known a lot of Scumbag Steves.
I like that reaction. Wow.
This is a good StarCraft right here.
Yeah. What is happening?
Damn,
I
Sterling's pretty
forgot
good.
Storm.
You forgot Storm for like 6 minutes. Your Templars are almost
Yeah.
full
Oh, you,
energy.
you shouldn't have told him.
I think he noticed, man.
You never know.
I don't think he did. Forgot Storm, so I attacked with my probes.
That was
I didn't
what,
think he was going to keep coming after he saw the freaking.
Well, put
You're not-
yourself in his shoes. What would you do as a Zerg?
Oh, I'm
I'd
attacked.
probably keep coming.
it's
for
funny
sure.
because when I said what's happening, I was referring to the probes first, and then realized maybe I was talking about the Storm instead. I didn't realize our speed overlord, they're slower than Dragoons, huh?
Overlords suck, man.
Yeah. Zerg has some of the fastest units and a lot of the slowest units. But they have neither the fastest nor the slowest unit.
It's crazy.
It is kind of crazy. Is the Scout the speed upgrade the fastest unit, or is it a Vulture?
I think Scout with speed upgrade is just as fast as a speed shuttle now. It's as fast as a Corsair.
No, they're faster than Corsair.
I feel like the speed shuttles have faster acceleration though.
Yeah, it could be acceleration. I mean, now I need to test it out. I was pretty confident that Scouts are faster than Corsair, but now I don't know anymore. So is Vulture just the fastest unit?
So speed is
Yeah.
3.72. Sorry, 4.963 for Scout.
What'd you read the first on?
That was without speed.
Oh,
4 point, yeah, same speed.
wow. But Scouts have more sight range than Corsair.
Well, you can upgrade that, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guess
Never used upgrade.
Overlords get it too. Is there any scenario where you're getting Overlord sight range? Does Zergs ever get
It's
it?
mech, maybe? No. For Queens?
Yeah, maybe for mech. Why did we go armor first?
Shut the fuck up.
I think it's a trick question. Broodling is the fastest. Broodling movement speed is weird.
Actually?
They like move and stop,
4.49.
but they don't move
It's 'cause they're
consistently.
blind. They're like cave salamanders.
No, they're
Vulture's
like
4.7.
you know those ants that move like super fast and then they have to stop to see where they're going next because they don't know where they are anymore. You ever seen those?
No.
It's an Alabama thing.
Yeah, there's these ants that they're like
Alabama's also 49th in education for ants.
oh yeah. Yeah, they're like
Makes sense.
insanely fast, but they have to look where they're going and then they like basically teleport and then they have to stop and figure out where they're going next.
It's like a blink stalker.
It is actually. It's a blink stalker, but they can't move after they blink.
That's actually kind of how I just navigate my daily life too.
Yeah.
I think this game's going the distance, guys. I'm gonna call it right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good song.
I think if we didn't have +2 armor there, we would have died to those storms.
God damn, that was a good drop. He had no clue. You had not a clue, Moon. You hear me?
Damn.
You got me, man. Whoa.
Whoa!
Holy schmoly.
Oh, we're dropping more. Nice. I'm excited to see 0-3 Hydras. Do I get to see them this game, Sterling?
Dude, Ozzy,
Yeah.
have you ever seen Mad Max Fury Road?
The movie?
Yeah.
Watched it twice, actually.
Oh, so you must have liked it.
I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember? The movie was sick.
No, I remember the
You watched it
movie.
twice and you don't remember?
I don't think I watched it a second time because I liked it. I think I watched it a second time. I actually don't remember, yeah. I don't remember why I watched it again.
You didn't like the movie?
No, it's a good movie. But I don't think it's, like, second watch-worthy, you know?
Well, I've never watched it twice. I only watched it once, but
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty fucking sick. I thought it was like
It's a weird
sick-ass
movie.
action
Like, in a good way, it's weird.
I mean, it's not like, you know, Predator, which is like one of the best movies of all time.
Like
Good
the,
one.
like the first Predator?
The first Predator, yeah. The
Yeah.
second Predator is actually also really good, but it's underrated.
I still, to this day, quote, "If it bleeds, we can kill it."
I've never heard you say that before.
Yeah, I don't say it to you.
Who do you say it to?
Just in my daily, day-to-day life.
That's weird.
On the farm. I say it to all the
That's
farm
weird.
animals.
That's really weird.
Gotta keep them in line.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I assume you're talking to them about some other animal, though. Like, are you just pitting the animals against each other?
I give them words of encouragement when they're fighting.
I'm still rooting for the goats.
No, the sheep beat the goats, like, very badly.
I know you told me that, but that's
Yeah.
why I'm rooting for the goats.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I told you or not. I
'Cause
tell everybody because I think it's fascinating.
I like underdogs, so. And goats seem cooler anyway.
Yup. Goats are much cooler than sheep, yeah. You saw my baby lamb video though, right?
Yeah, it was super cute.
Yeah, lambs are way better than sheep. Like, I swear when they grow up, they become more retarded. But like when they're young, they're like, actually, yeah, we got 3-0 Hydras. I'm happy. Let's go. They might not do damage, but they don't die either.
GG.
That's how it's done.
You know what was crazy? Is after
Yeah,
killing
what-
2 bases, you guys were still even supply.
Yeah, it's part of my strat. I stay low supply to keep the game so it looks close, keeps him in it.
Until the ultras come out.
Then I drop him, and then I go ultra. He never expected ultra. That's why it worked so effectively.
Well, it only worked because I forgot Storm in the beginning, and you would have never busted
You
me.
always
in.
say that. Yeah,
It only works.
What do you mean? I always say that. If I didn't forget Storm, how would you have won that game?
I would have just dodged Storm's bust through, killed the Nat, killed the High Templars.
Oh, okay. You would have dodged 3 Templars full of Storm.
Yeah. I have the skill to do that with Hydra.
Okay.
I believe him. I have no
I've
reason.
seen him
not
do
to
it
believe
before.
I synced it. God, Sterling, your splits are so good, dude.
Thanks, I've been working on them. That was really clean, right? I did patch 2, 3, 4, 5.
You split with 5 probes. Two, 3, 4, 5. That's not even what happened, man.
Sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Did you guys play random again?
Yeah, I went random.
Shouldn't have said what your workers were then. Thoughts?
I gotta stay focused. I gotta stay locked in.
I have a scoreboard on my stream, you know. 4-4. Keeping count for you guys. Midnight. Cake, sheep go to heaven. Is this a song?
Yeah, you've never heard of it?
No.
Oh, dude, Cake is great. Have you listened to any songs of theirs?
I feel like I have. Sounds familiar.
They have a very distinct sound.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm sure I would recognize it if I listened, but I can't right now.
That's fine. As long as you promise me you'll listen later.
Mm-hmm.
But goats go to hell.
That is what they say. I think it's
Yeah.
like in the Bible.
Oh, is it?
Let me
Is that where it
check.
came from? Dude, that sucks because goats are so fucking cool.
In the parable of the sheep and goats in Matthew 25:31 through 46, Jesus uses the imagery of sheep and goats to represent the righteous and the unrighteous, respectively. The goats in this context are not destined for literal hell, but rather for eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels.
Jesus, that sounds like literal hell.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the symbolism was there.
How do you feel? I've probably asked this before, but how do you feel about pigs?
It depends on the breed.
Well, what depends? Like, what are the differences between the breeds?
Some are much more intelligent than others.
Well, sure, but like, I mean, what breeds are like cool and which breeds aren't? That's what I was kind of asking.
So the ones we get are call them coonies. Let me find out what they're like actually called. Okay, they're called coon. These like with a K, like this.
KUN?
Yeah, KUNE.
Okay. Where are they from?
I don't even know where they're from. Let me look, actually. That's a good question. That is a good question.
I only ask good questions.
New Zealand.
Oh. They must be special then. They eat
They
all that like
are-
Lord of the Rings grass and shit.
They're very, very dumb.
Perfect.
And I
Just
don't
how
feel
I
bad
like.
about eating them at all.
Yeah. 'Cause pigs in general are pretty smart, right?
They generally are, yeah.
So those are the ones that you don't care about, but what about the ones that you do care about?
So there's some that are like good for pets, right?
I feel like it'd be so cool to have a pig as a pet.
And I've seen like they actually are like pretty smart, right? Like they can be trained like dogs and stuff and just live in the house, right? Like
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah, so like when I see pigs like that, it's like, okay, well, like that's like part of the family, right? So it's a little bit different.
is that legal in most states to have like
Hmm.
domesticated pigs
Yeah.
as pets?
Sure.
Dude, that's so cool. I kind of want to. I want a pig.
Yeah, you could get one, I'm sure.
And it'd probably be too big for my cat to fuck with.
It depends which kind you get, but yeah, generally. You can get like micro pigs and stuff for pets.
That does sound cute, but
Yeah.
also I generally I don't know. It just feels kind of wrong to me that like we selectively breed like
I'm not a fan of
these
it either.
abominations, like toy dogs and stuff,
Yeah.
into like existence.
It's funny because like I 100% agree, but at the same time when I see like a toy Aussie, I'm like, man, this is the cutest thing ever and I want one, even though I don't
toy-
support that they exist.
A toy Aussie? What is that?
Like an Australian Shepherd.
Oh, yeah. I generally don't like toy dogs, but God, there's this guy at work. He always brings in his little like poodle. It's like a toy poodle or whatever, and it's like the cutest thing on earth. It's like literally, I mean, it was selectively bred and like engineered by humans to be the cutest thing on earth, but it actually is the cutest thing. Also, Dachshunds. I love Dachshunds. They're
Like,
so,
look at this
like
thing.
wiener dogs.
Yeah, we've had a
So
dachshund
cute.
before.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that's too cute. It shouldn't exist.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
No.
I don't support toy dogs, but then I see that and it's like, man, but I would take one.
I need to. Yeah, I need to. You have to take care of that because we brought that thing into existence. It shouldn't. It would never have existed in nature. So it must be cared for.
Yo,
Oh my God.
Loxito, thanks for the raid, man. I appreciate it.
But yeah, if these were just like left to their own devices, they would go extinct so fast.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I like baby pigs though, are so cute. Adult pigs, not as cute, but still kind of cool. I kind of respect them for just like being, pigs.
Sure. Sure.
You just eat everything, get fat as fuck. It's kind of awesome.
You saw the new kitten pictures, right, that I took?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the orange one died.
Oh, fuck! What happened?
I think he was just sick when he was born because he died the second day.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess that's just how it goes.
Yeah. She had 4. One was stillborn and that one was sick. It's just kind of sad because I was like really excited to have an orange cat on the farm.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna get another calico and another black one, which we already have like 3 calicos and 2 black ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
I do have a soft spot for black cats because my cat is black.
Red heifer. Why did you rent? What are you talking about, Chiseled?
Is he bringing cows into the company? I think cows are kind of cool too.
I like cows a lot now. I didn't when I started working with them, but now that I've worked with them, I'm like, man, cows are awesome.
Yeah,
That kind of happens with like any animal, to be honest. I think.
sure. You inevitably bond with them.
Yeah, you start to kind of adapt and understand their personalities, and that they're not like mindless creatures like you thought they were.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard like they have really complex social lives too, and they like form really strong bonds with other cows.
Yeah,
and
they do.
Like they get like extremely stressed out and like depressed if
Yeah.
they like lose a friend or partner or whatever.
They are surprisingly emotional animals, while also showing no signs of emotion at the same time.
Hmm.
And that's where like a lot of the misconception comes from with the cows is because they don't like show their emotions very well. People think they're just like
Yeah.
mindless creatures.
They don't have facial muscles like we do, so yeah.
They do cry though.
Really? Oh my god. That's so sad. I'm sure, I'm sure like most animals probably have like some form of crying. It's just not in the same way that we express it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we just don't care.
Well, typically, an animal's eyes watering is more of a there's something in my eye.
Yeah, right. But they actually cry. Their eyes water because they're upset.
So when this is gonna make you really sad, when a cow is being butchered, they cry.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
When they're already dead?
Um,
I mean, you
depends
kill
on the
them before
process,
you
I guess.
butcher
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
right? Jesus Christ.
Of course, but yeah.
Or is it like if like they know they're going to be killed or something, or
No, it's not like that. But that actually does make me think. Whenever like if we load up a cow to like take it away, it's like the other cows know something's wrong, and like typically like whoever's in charge will like make a big like fuss about it.
you mean like the cow in charge?
Yeah, like they're very protective of the other cows.
Oh, fuck, dude, that sucks. Like I love beef.
Yeah, I remember I said this to one of my friends because she was like, when she found out that cows cry, she was like talking about how she was gonna support some like non. I don't remember what it was exactly. Some organization or something that was like anti-butchering cows or something,
Hmm.
while also continuing to eat beef. And I was like, you know that
That is very
doesn't really work.
hypocritical.
She's like, yeah, but I really like beef. And I'm like, I understand that. I don't think you understand how this works.
You kind of have to, yeah. I mean, whatever. I guess it's better than nothing. Yeah, it's kind of shocking the lack of introspection some people.
Yeah. I don't feel bad about eating the cattle, right? Specifically my own cattle. Because the way I look at it, I've probably talked to you about this before, I don't remember if I have or not, is from a Christian standpoint, okay? The cattle was put here for us to like eat, right? Like they're here as food. And I feel like my responsibility as a, quote unquote shepherd, okay, is to take good care of my animals, to make sure they're happy and comfortable. They live a good life until the day comes that they're supposed to serve their purpose, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not like we don't mistreat our animals in any way whatsoever. They're like very happy all the way up until it's time. And as long as
Right.
we give them like that kind of a life, then I feel completely fine with it. I will genuinely feel bad if a cow was like miserable before it passes away.
Yeah. It's a tough moral position for sure. But I do think too, like I've always believed, and I've seen counter arguments that I don't really hold much respect for, about like the fact that like these animals are domesticated now, and if we just like let these domesticated cows like roam around, they would quickly go extinct
Right.
because of just natural predators or just nature in general, not even necessarily predators, but just
Right. Yeah, that's tough.
So I feel like sustainable, like I feel like the answer for me is like, maybe eating less meat, buying from farms, like local farms that I know that like care for their livestock,
Yeah.
and treat their animals well, and like buy like spend more for higher quality meat instead of like just buying a bunch of like cheap crap that's made by like Tyson or whatever. You know what I mean?
I 100% agree with that sentiment. 1,000%. I agree with supporting like good local farmers and not the like mass-produced plastic garbage we get. Especially in these a lot of these facilities like aren't good for the cattle, right?
They're horrific.
Yeah, it's horrible. And like in that case, I agree. And like it's easy for me obviously to say that because I live on a farm and we produce all of our own food. So.
And honestly, I would rather eat less meat and have better meat when I do. Have it be like a celebration. And I mean, it kind of should be kind of like a celebration, right? Because you are sacrificing another living being for this. So
Yeah.
it should be kind of like a special occasion or something.
Sure. Yeah. It's a cool way to look at it. Do you like my cinematics there?
Sorry, what? The cinematics? What do you mean?
I zoomed in on the green right before it died.
Oh, no, I don't. I don't like that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you would like it.
No, I actually hate shit like that.
Okay. I wasn't doing like the zero thing where it's like
Yeah, it wasn't.
spawning
it wasn't
here
distracting.
is Starly.
It wasn't distracting, but oh my god, dude, don't stop. No, that actually the starting zooming in and zooming out thing like triggers the fuck out of me, and I don't know why he still does it, because he must know at this point that it's why like not only the replays but the live games just like bug out so much.
The zooming? I don't think it messes
Surely
up.
someone has told him that contributes to it.
I've never heard the zooming did.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it does.
How? How would that mess it up?
How does it? I don't know how. Blizzard is a fucking trash company with trash code.
I know that vision toggling is what usually causes it. Because it can create scenarios that didn't actually happen, and it causes a desync.
I don't remember where, but I've heard that zooming in and zooming out does it too.
Huh. Huh. Shallow and pedantic.
What?
So I was thinking about Family Guy. Temple Grandin, it's about humane slaughtering of animals. I think it's been recommended to me, but I never did see it. I feel like that was recommended to me like a really long time ago. Isn't this really old? Temple Grandin.
I've never heard of that, but I've heard of Temple Grandin.
It's like 15
before.
years.
Damn, Chiseled, you made that? That's sick, dude.
that's
Send me a
how I
copy.
read that too at first. But he made it. Yeah, it may have been you that recommended it. Did I know you? I didn't know you. Let me check. Actually, there's no way I'm checking through your messages. I wonder if there's a way to search.
There probably is, but honestly, dude, my very limited experience trying to navigate Twitch's like moderator abilities or whatever, like Twitch fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah, it's not great for mod stuff. I can agree with that. I don't know who's winning this game, by the way. It's kind of crazy.
I think Droney is winning.
That's probably true. Alright. Starting with the Moonrai carrier micro.
I think Sterling, that's not bad micro, Sterling. I think you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
No. Well, dude, we should play this UMS called Grocery Store Wars 2.
I think I've seen that before.
It's so sick, dude. It's so sick. It's bugged. It's like very, very bugged. The brilliant creator somehow never finished making it, but like someday I think they'll come back to it and finish it. But in the meantime, it's still, for the first 40 minutes or so, God, it's like one of the best UMS of all time.
Gonna be honest with you, you did a really poor job selling that to me.
Well, you know, don't listen to my words. Just do what I say.
Your carriers are so good, man.
Yeah, whatever. I just didn't kill you fast enough.
Oh my gosh.
You got me
Dude.
that time.
Yep. You're right. Hey, you could kill me early. You're very good at that. The long games though, they tend to tip my way.
No.
I actually really thought you threw when you did that attack into his natural.
I actually
No.
gotta go, guys. See you
All right.
guys
Good
later.
night.
Good night, Moon.
Thank you for playing.
GG's.
Appreciate you, man. Alright, according to the scoreboard, it's a 5-4 victory for Sterling.
Every damn time it's a victory for me. Every time.
You
What
got it
do
kind
you
of close
think,
on that one.
What inspires you to play in such a way?
What is that? The hell's that supposed to mean, Keen?
I'm just asking questions, man.
I would say flowers inspired me a lot. Sunshine.
Oh, like name. You like flowers? Name 10 flowers.
Okay, I can't. You and I both know I can't name more than 3 flowers.
Why?
But-
10 is so much. Why'd you say 10?
Tulip.
Is it so much? I don't know. You said
10 is
tulip
a
was
lot.
one.
Tulip, rose, sunflower.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, you like cars? Name 30 brands off the top of your head.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about.
I would have a better
Yeah.
chance at that. I like fruit a lot. Big fruit.
Well,
I could
name 10 fruits.
I could name 10 fruits. I actually could do that.
You got
Dude.
20 seconds.
Strawberry, raspberry, blueberry, cherry, mango. Fuck, it's actually getting hard. Melon,
7
avocado.
Mississippi,
We can fight about that.
8 Mississippi,
Pineapple,
9 Mississippi,
banana, apricot.
Mississippi. That wasn't 20.
That was just 10. It wasn't even 11.
Well, I don't have Chat GPT with me. Okay, I'm doing the best I can. Okay, I need more fruit. Blackberries, boysenberries, cranberries.
These are specifically fruits that you like?
Yeah. I'm only naming fruits I like.
I can't.
Stop stalling for time. We need 7 more fruits.
Yes, Keen, he asked me a question. I have to answer it before I keep naming fruit. All
No,
right.
you have to name 7 more fruits right now.
Durian.
Durian is.
Durian. is
6
pretty-
more. 6 more. 6 more.
pretty sick name up. Fuck.
You-
Plantain.
You don't like.
I don't know. That's probably not a fruit.
Plantains are fruit. They count.
What about you don't like dragon fruit?
No.
Well, now you're just getting softballs, dude. 5 more fruits.
God damn.
Really? You don't
Did
like.
I really say I could name 20?
Yeah, you did. You said it just.
Orange,
2 seconds ago.
orange, tangerine, lime,
Okay.
lemon.
We're definitely
Okay,
doing some
one more.
repeats
One
here.
more. You just need 1 more. Close it out.
There was some repeats for sure.
Did I say I said cranberry, right?
Yeah,
did.
you already said.
Grape. Grape.
Okay, that's 20. You did it.
He said
That was
grape
good.
already too.
No, I
no,
never
he,
said.
he didn't. He didn't say grape. That-
Absolutely did not say grape.
He
No.
definitely
didn't say
said
grape.
tangerine a couple times.
I don't think he said tangerine a couple times.
All right, Ozzy, let's go. 20 vegetables.
Potato.
Okay, 1.
That's all I got.
See, it's harder than you think.
I don't eat vegetables, man.
Why
I don't eat
not?
a lot of fruit.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna
Gotta
write it
eat
down
your
as I go.
greens.
So potato, sweet potato. Yeah, that's 2 different ones. I like broccoli.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, 3.
I like cauliflower. I
4.
like okra. Green beans.
5. 6.
Peas.
7.
Lettuce.
Sure.
Okay, 8. Yeah. It's kind of sus, but 8. Yeah, sure.
You don't think lettuce? Wait,
No, I think it's a vegetable, but I mean, like,
I like it. I like lettuce.
I like lettuce too, but
is
it's
like
not
naming
really
leaves? Is that kind of like off?
Okay, 8. 12 more. 12 more.
But I'm asking, can I name leaves? Because I like spinach and like kale too.
Yeah. Okay,
absolutely.
10. That's 10.
All right.
That's 10. Yeah.
Hmm.
Of course.
Arugula.
Okay, I love arugula, dude.
It's
11,
so
hell
good,
yeah.
dude. Am I naming 20? I don't know
Yeah,
20
yeah.
vegetables, man.
You need 9 more.
20 vegetables is hard.
You know the yellow one with all the little speckles on it? that
Oh,
you
yeah.
eat off?
Carrots
That's not yellow, but
Orange.
11.
and yams.
Yams are basic in America, for all intents and purposes. Yams are sweet potatoes and vice versa.
Okay.
so
That's fair.
You
That's
still
fair.
need to name 9 more. I'm
Yeah.
not going to count that.
Well, no, I said carrots. We're at 8.
It's a 2. What?
I said carrots. We're at 8.
No, you're at like 11.
Yeah, you're at 11, dude.
I wrote
You
down
didn't count
12. Potato, sweet potato, broccoli, cauliflower, okra, green beans, peas, lettuce, spinach, kale, arugula, carrots. That's 12.
All right, it's fine. 8 more.
The yellow one, dude, with the husk.
Jesus.
Corn.
So-
You're
yeah,
saying
everyone
corn.
gets a little softball, huh? Okay.
Who eats
I didn't
corn?
name it. I didn't name it.
What's the verdict on
Right, 7 more.
tomatoes? Did we ever decide?
Tomatoes are biologically fruits, but culinarily they count as vegetables. So
And we're doing culinarily for this.
Okay.
yeah,
okay.
we'll do
So
6
tomato
more.
then.
Even though Sterling did say avocado, which I feel like culinarily counts
Yeah,
as a vegetable.
Definitely not
but-
a fruit, but it's okay. Since he took that one, I won't take that one, you know?
Okay,
Fair.
you're gonna be the better man.
Yeah. Actually, I'm
Alright,
gonna go ahead and go
well-
avocado because I'm really hurting.
Okay. All right. 5 more. Let's-
5 left.
5 more. 5. Yeah.
Oh man, I think I ran out. I said peas,
Oh, come
right? Yeah, I
on.
said peas.
Think about something that starts with an S, something that starts with a Z.
Olive.
No.
Oh, I love the Z one. It's such a good vegetable. Top tier.
Are we saying
Yeah,
zucchini?
I love Z. I love vegetables that start with Z.
Are we saying zucchini?
Yeah.
Yeah, zucchini is great, dude.
I don't like zucchini, but I'll put it down. What about?
Well, you already said kale and spinach. Think about some other dark leafy greens.
I don't want to do any more leaves. It's kind of cheating at this point. I got like 5 already out of it.
It's not cheating.
Also, for the rules, I just want to say a pickle is not a vegetable technically, because that's a separate thing.
I was gonna ask about a cucumber.
Yeah,
Cucumbers count as vegetables, even
Yeah.
though they might be fruits.
Okay.
I'm actually not sure. Are they biologically? I feel like they're probably.
it's culinarily it's a vegetable.
They,
A
they
cucumber
taste
is
they
definitely-
taste like a vegetable.
It's green as hell. You know, it's dark green.
Yeah.
What about some other?
It's literally got
vegetable that
warts
might
on
start
it.
with
That's not a
C?
fruit.
There's other vegetables that start with C.
Besides corn
Yeah.
and carrots
Yes.
and cucumber.
Yeah.
I think that covers it. Those are the
No,
three seeds.
There's another big
It's
one.
the
There's
3
another big
C's of
one that you're
vegetable.
sleeping on.
Oh yeah, there is. I got it. I know. Green and crunchy, kind of like a carrot. Is that the one you're thinking of, Keen?
Kind of stringy.
Yeah,
Green
stringy.
and crunchy.
Crunch. Similar to a carrot. It's in the same tier.
Sometimes you might have it with like peanut butter or like cream cheese. You can even put olives.
Oh,
You know, I
celery?
like to put, yeah, celery.
Oh, good. Yeah.
God, celery is so nasty.
I like to
Also,
put
Speaking of
cream
nasty,
cheese
Brussels sprouts
on it,
okay.
and Brussels sprouts. Dude, I love Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, me too.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Roasted
11,
Brussels
12,
sprout.
13,
Ugh.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Need one
Get
more.
outta
Need
here.
one more.
You can do it. Just think of any.
I forfeit. I can't. I'm done.
Oh, come on.
It's harder. It's hard to get to 20. A lot of people can do 19, but 20 is.
Yeah, you don't understand the difference between 19 and 20, Kane.
They get exponentially harder because you run out of vegetables.
I'm actually surprised 19 vegetables even exist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was actually just fucking with you. There's only 19 vegetables. All right, well played. Well played.
I mean, you took
I
yams
respect
away
that.
from me. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Sweet potatoes. I should eat more sweet potatoes.
I'm trying to think of any other vegetable that I ever eat.
Mushroom? Are we counting that, or is that
Mushrooms count as culinary vegetables.
Okay, I guess I'll go with mushroom then.
But I love mushrooms. It's
Oh.
wild, actually, how many like vegetarians I've met.
What about
that don't
peppers?
like
Do we call
mushrooms.
peppers vegetables?
Peppers
Yes.
are fruits, but they count as culinary vegetables.
Okay.
For a long time, I hated bell peppers. I just thought they were repulsive, but it was mostly because of the texture.
I don't like them.
Well, that
I
was
still don't like them on certain. Like I do not. I can't deal with onions or bell peppers on pizza.
that was kind of the other thing that limited me too. Is I said like beans and peas, but if I wanted to get like specific, there's like tons of different kinds of beans and peas. You know?
Do beans count as vegetables? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Not for this. For this, beans are a legume.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that means, actually. But...
I don't know. Either. I don't know. I do not know.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good night.